Hi! Have you ever wondered what are the main components that stay in our blood? So, I am Nazatul Anisha will explain to you about the components of blood cells, which include their shapes, their functions, and many more. So stay tuned! So, I'm sure you're aware that blood is very important, right? I mean, if you see someone has lost a lot of blood, it seems like it's not a good sign. So in this video, I'll show you why this incredible red liquid is so important. First of all, our blood is made of plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. But in this video, I will focus on the red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Red blood cells are also known as erythrocytes. Did you know that only one drop of blood already contains 5 million red blood cells? Wow, that's a very huge number. They live for 120 days in our bloodstream. However, every second our body makes 2.5 million new red blood cells to replace old dead cells. That's great, right? We have a lot of these cells. So, what do they actually do? Well, the first important function of a red blood cell is to transport the oxygen around the body. In order to carry out aerobic respiration and release energy, every cell in the body needs oxygen. So that's the job of the red blood cell. And you know what? They do a very good job of it. And that's because they have all these special adaptations needed to carry out this very important role. Firstly, they have a biconcave disc shape. This shape provides large surface area to absorb oxygen very quickly. The next adaptation is that they have no nucleus. Think about it. There will be no use in a red blood cell taking up extra space for the large nucleus when it could use that space to carry even more oxygen for us. But the best adaptation is, of course, they have the transport protein called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is also very important as it gives the characteristic red color to the blood cells. Moving on to the white blood cells, which are also known as leukocytes. In particular, they are our warriors, the army inside our body. But who are they? So basically, there are 5 types of white blood cells: lymphocytes, basophils, eosinophils, neutrophils, and monocytes. They protect us from infectious diseases and also foreign invaders. They may only make up 1% of our blood, but they are so important. But why? So, our body has a first line of defense, but when this fails, our white blood cells kick into actions. Wow, so brave! In addition, white blood cells were divided into 2 categories, which are granulocytes and agranulocytes. But the most common phagocyte is neutrophils. They are made from our bone marrow and always ready to eat. I mean ready for phagocytosis. They actively seek to engulf bacteria and nothing can stop the cells when they are in charge. Next, when we talk about lymphocytes, they have huge nucleus and a little cytoplasm. They are formed in lymph nodes and are found all around the body. And the thing you should know is the types of lymphocytes. There are 3 types of lymphocytes, which are T lymphocytes, B lymphocytes, and NK lymphocytes. T lymphocytes participate in the processes of cellular immunity, while B lymphocytes participate in the processes of humoral immunity. But NK lymphocytes is a natural cytotoxicity against cancer cells and virus-infected cells. For the last part in this video, I will talk more about platelets. Do you remember tripping over as a kid until cutting your knees and then magically the bleeding suddenly stopped? Or have you ever wondered why this is happening? Platelets are tiny cell fragments that float around in our blood. When a blood vessel is damaged, collagen is exposed. This collagen exposure attracts platelets to the injured area. The platelets then stick together to form a plug. They quickly build a barrier that stops us from losing too much blood. To make the platelet plug stronger, a protein called fibrin holds all the platelets together and makes a much stronger clot. This clot stops more blood escaping the body and also prevents nasty pathogens entering our body from the outside. And that's the end of this video. How was it? Is it interesting to you? So, I hope you learned something by watching this video. And that's all from me. Thank you and bye-bye!